Hi y'all, Sarah here at the Heartfully Homespun, and today I want to share with you some books we received in the mail. Yay! It's kind of an unboxing. Of course, we've already kind of dug into it, and we're really loving it, and I've got a few different things, and so I thought I would just jump right in. And of course, as many of you already know, we had the Abeka K-5 Math, and we had the Christian Light Education Learn to Read program, and while I was loving it, I was loving it, but my daughter was struggling with it. So sadly, we kind of set that aside, and she was thriving in the Abeka K-5 Math. And so I ordered the Think and Learn K-5. I got no teacher's manuals to go with this, just straight books. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. There are a few things that you kind of have to kind of ad-lib or guess on. But for the most part, she's doing amazing. And we are already up to lesson like 40 in this one. She's just like, some days she'll want to do like 6 to 8 to 10 pages in it. And I just let her go as far as she wants, because then there are those days when she only wants to do like 1 page or 2 pages. And so, yay. So Think and Learn K-5 is a win. And then we have the Letters and Sounds. Then I have the Letters and Sounds K-5, and it is a lot thicker of a book versus the Think and Learn is not near as thick. The Think and Learn has about 100 pages. The Letters and Sounds, many, many pages, which is understandable. It has 224 pages. And it is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. It's so colorful. She absolutely loves it. Of course, she does not do as many pages of this a day, but it is just really fun. I absolutely have fallen in love with Abeka this year. My son is doing amazing in their God's Gift of Language. He is doing so well. And so we have that, the Letters and Sounds. And she's really picking up on it. Of course, we are practicing like phonics, we do that just on a regular basis. Like A, I'll say, okay, what sound does A make? We, of course, learn by phonics, so it makes the A sound, the A sound, and the A sound. So she's doing amazing with that. Then, of course, just for fun, we do use Story of the World for our history, but she is also doing the Social Studies K-5, and my son is kind of enjoying that as well. Of course, I didn't get any teacher's manuals, so no stories or nothing like that. I just thought it would just be fun. Of course, you learn the different countries, and like this one, on the 11th lesson, it is firefighters help keep us safe, and then she writes her name, colors the picture, and on the back, it might have a few fire safety rules, just basic stuff. And then, of course, it goes over to policemen, and I think she'll enjoy that, or my youngest actually probably will as well, and he's going to be doing this. I will definitely be using Abeka K-5 for him next year, so super excited. And, of course, many of you know that I was, maybe I mentioned it in my video, in a previous video, I don't remember. But if I did not, my son was struggling with the math, you see, and he's been struggling with math. My 5th grader has been struggling with math for a while now. He's very smart, but when it comes to math, he's kind of like me. He struggles, and so we needed something different. And I researched and researched upon research upon research, YouTube videos, so much stuff, and we're doing the math drill and kill method. And it just wasn't sinking in. So we changed to Life of Fred. And he is going so quickly through this book. I actually bought 4 books. I bought the first 4 books in the elementary series. The apples. We're on apples right now. Then it's butterflies, cats, and dogs. And we will finish that probably pretty quickly. I would say maybe because of course, it's basic. This is like younger around. I would say you probably don't want to start Life of Fred until they're in the 3rd or 4th grade, which he's in 5th grade. So I feel like we're a tad bit behind. But I feel like we will probably finish the elementary series this school year. And so by the next school year, we'll be doing the intermediate series, maybe even further in, past that, which is like into the fractions and decimals and things like that. So I feel like he's still on track to be caught up or whatever. But I absolutely love this. I just in today's lesson, he learned about deciduous. Like, I never learned that in math. I never learned that. I don't remember learning about deciduous. And the way they teach it is just amazing. Like, if Fred's nose were deciduous. Like, that is so cool. Just stuff like that. And it explains it, and he's really picking up on it, and they're like they're already introducing them to algebra in the Apples book. Guys, if you have not checked out Life of Fred, this is totally not sponsored in any way. It is just something I'm starting to grasp things that I never grasped before in math. Like, I like it. They're just making it make sense, if that makes any sense at all. I'm loving it. And that has always been my one goal with teaching my kids, is that I would learn along with them. Things that I didn't grasp in school, that I would learn along with them and learn those things and grasp those things that I want to learn. So yay for Life of Fred. We've gotten to the 6th chapter. The way it's broken down is that you have chapters. There's 19 chapters in each book in the elementary series. I don't know what it's like in the intermediate series. I'm sure it's probably thicker and bigger and more problems. And so that's why I feel like we're going to zoom through this, because it's pretty basic. But I feel like it's going over those things that maybe I wouldn't normally drill into them, but they're doing it in such a fun story way. Of course, if you have never heard of Life of Fred, I had never heard of Life of Fred until this year. And I was like, what? 5 years old? That's the picture of Fred. He is 5 years old, and he lives at Kittens University, and he's also a math professor at 5 years old, and he has this little doll named Kenji. And even my younger two are like, they don't always know the answers or anything by that means, but they are enjoying listening to the stories of Fred. I mean, he's just fun. He loves to go jogging in the snow, and it's just hilarious, in my opinion. And I really feel like it's introducing them to, like I said, algebra, and it's been super, super fun. Anyway, with that said, if you have not checked out Life of Fred, you totally should. Like I said, I would probably start it in the 3rd or the 4th grade, because they definitely expect you to have already mastered some math foundations, like addition and subtraction and things like that. So I would definitely start this probably in the 3rd grade. And I've got a few kids that joined me. So say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, do you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Well, anyway, with that being said, I'm going to end this video. And guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel so you can catch me in the next video. Bye-bye.